I want to start off this video by saying this is a Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin manga video. It is about the latest chapter, chapter 46, which is well ahead of the anime. So if you do not want to be spoiled at all, just click out this video. If you're an anime-only watcher, you don't want to know what's going to happen in the future of Attack on Titan, I'm warning you, just click out the video, step aside, because this is going to be full on what's going on in the manga right now, and I don't want to spoil anybody in any which way with this amazing series, so please, X out the video and go on about your business if you do not want to be spoiled to Attack on Titan, the latest stuff in the manga. Now, let's begin. First of all, this chapter 46, I feel as though for a monthly, a lot more could have been happened in this chapter, a lot more could have been done. There could have been a lot more, because I feel as though, for the most part, this chapter raised a couple more questions, but didn't answer any. Like, for example, the whole thing when Ymir was about to explain who the true enemy is, and she gets interrupted by Rainer, that was just like a cock tease and a half. It's like, are you serious? Are you serious? Because we have a line of questions, a line of questions. It's like, first of all, the whole thing with the monkey titan. Okay, we found out in this one that's, you know, we got a couple things in this chapter. We find out that the reason that those titans are appearing in the wall is the monkey titan, and the reason that they're awake at night and moving at night is because of the monkey titan. So it makes you think, what is the monkey titan like? Is he like the father of all titans? So he has this pool. How is he making them appear randomly? Does he just use some sort of magic or something? That makes you think that, one thing. Or is he using some sort of machine that allows titans to just randomly appear? Also, a while back, which I want to talk about things that I haven't been able to talk about yet, the monkey titan, or the beast titan, whatever the hell you want to call him, he didn't know what the gear was, the 3D gear that they use. He didn't know about it. So how far away is the homeland? I'm guessing the way that the Colossus Titan moves, you know how he moves super fast out of nowhere? I think that the Monkey Titan has a way of moving even faster back to the homeland. So that's why he was completely ignorant to the situation with the 3D gear, the 3D maneuver gear, and all of that. I think that the kingdom is very far away on a whole different, maybe on the other side of the planet for all we know, because we're confined to these walls, so we don't really know outside of that. So that's one thing that is just like, it kind of brought up a couple answers, slight answers that we weren't really like too craving for. Like as far as, again, how the Titans were getting in the wall when there was no breach to begin with. And also this chapter, a big thing about it is it really just proved that Rainer and Bertolt are fucking crazy. They're crazy. Like, Bertolt is like schizophrenic, weird. It's like the way he was answering the questions is just like, I pitied you, that's why. Like, just weird. They're weirdos. But I think they're legitimately like that for... They have a legitimate purpose why they're like that. It's obvious that there's an outside bigger threat than even them two. Ymir even said, if you know, she told Eren, if you think that these two are the threat, like you get rid of them and you're good, you're crazy. And that also makes you wonder exactly what is the threat. If the Armored Titan and the Colossus Titan are pretty much shit compared to the threat, where they're pretty much probably bowing down to somebody. I'm guessing that whoever it is that's the real threat, they're bowing down to him and they're listening to his orders. That makes you really think, wow, so they're not the threat. What is the threat? My personal opinion, and again, this is going real deep, I think that there's a whole kingdom of these giant gorilla titans, possibly ones that dwarf the Colossus Titan. Probably dwarf the Colossus Titan. Because, I mean, if you got the Colossus and Armored Titan scared, you know something's up. You know something's up. Now, Ymir making her decision in this chapter at the end, very end, pretty much that she's going to roll with Rainer and Bertolt over Eren. She's pretty much trusting their power because it's all about Krista. And I really hope Krista does not die without giving these answers because she knows so much. But it kind of feels as though it's being foreshadowed because Rainer wants to protect her. Ymir wants to protect her, and it's really being like she might say one or two important things and then die, taking away all these answers that we need to know, and then we're going to need to find them out by ourselves when, you know, possibly Eren gets to the homeland, or, you know, Rainer's homeland, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So if Krista dies, I'm going to be super pissed. Like, I really wish we would have got something about Krista, Historia, in this one, but we really didn't get much. Like, this chapter for a monthly, I feel like it should have provided at least one or two big answers, so that way we can, you know, get a little bit of something. But for a monthly, I feel as though it gave a little bit, and it kind of gave character development. It gave character development, showing a little bit more about Rainer, Bertolt, kind of Ymir, the direction she's heading. And that was about it. That was really what it provided. Rainer pretty much is just a psychotic motherfucker. Is like on one half he feels bad for what he did. On the other half he's like, wait a minute, I'm not a soldier. I'm a warrior. No, I'm not a warrior. I'm a mass murderer. Don't tell me I'm a mass murderer. It's like, dude, you're crazy. You're not a mass murderer. You're just a psychotic creep. Same thing with Bertolt, the schizophrenic creep. Is like, oh my god, these guys are nuts. And it really just makes you think that the direction of the manga is completely changing now, because it's feeling as though with the Gorilla Titan and against these guys, like, it started off and you're thinking, okay, the Colossus and the Armored, but really the Colossus is the biggest threat you got. But now you're finding out that they're dwarfed by powers beyond belief that we don't even know about. We don't even know who really the true enemy is, because Ymir just pretty much stopped mid-sentence due to Rainer. And then now, at the end, she pretty much is like going to side with them and pretty much just drag Eren along, because she could trust their powers more than Eren. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the Colossus and the Armored Titan is far more superior than what Eren can do. It's just a fact. But I also think that one of the reasons why they're kind of like bowing down to these powers, maybe the Gorilla Titan can kick their ass. I mean, if he can move fast enough, all he got to do is nape of the neck, they're gone. So that's probably another reason. This chapter, again, we didn't get too much, but we did get character development-wise, and a couple answers. It's just like, these guys, what is wrong with them? What else we got? Rainer and Bertolt's goals. We really didn't get much other than the fact that Rainer kind of has this thing for Krista. I think it's more than just like a relationship type thing or anything. I think it's legitimate. He probably finds salvation in her because she might have these answers that he's looking for. Because I think Rainer and Bertolt don't even know what to do. I think they really just feel helpless in a situation. They probably feel like, because Bertolt kind of said, you know, I felt pity and everything. They feel bad for what they did. And I think that Rainer, along the way, wanted, like, you know, it was explained, he wanted to forget what he did and just try to pretend he's a soldier. And it just kept on fighting back and forth. So they're kind of conflicted. And it makes sense because there's an outside threat that's even bigger than them. Like I said, when you got the Colossus and Armored scared, you know something is wrong. You know there's something incredibly crazy out there. And I think that's just the kingdom with all the Gorilla Titans. Also, we got a little bit more of an explanation of how the regular Titans can sniff out the fake Titans. Like, and what I mean by fake Titans is the human Titans, like, you know, Eren and stuff like that. It was really freaking creepy, that Titan that's with his arms behind his back, laying on the ground, looking at them. Like he's relaxing, but watching them. It really makes you think exactly what are the little Titans, the ones that aren't like Eren and them. Are they like mutated people that turn into Titans? Maybe this entire time, the Gorilla Titans have been kidnapping humans, or when they eat the humans, they spit them out of something in their kingdom and then turn them into that. Because a lot of the Titans look like humans. A lot of them look like deformed, crazy, creepy-looking humans. So that's a possibility as well. But, god damn. And also, you know, who's the real enemy? Who could be the real enemy? I honestly think that I think that Gorilla Titan is like the brains of the operation. But at the same time, I don't think that he's the main threat. I think that there's something even further. Like I said, a kingdom of gorillas that, you know, Rainer and Bertolt wouldn't even be able to handle. And they're far away, so that's what makes them naive. And that's probably how Rainer and Bertolt been able to trick them this entire time. They were probably going to go back to the kingdom and say, yo, we killed all the humans. We took like the 2 surviving people with us. That was probably their goal afterward, after they found out that Eren was a Titan. That's probably what they were trying to do. But since the Gorilla Titan came, there's no point anymore. They can't do it anymore. The Gorilla Titans pretty much got them on lock. And overall, the Titans inside the walls, we didn't really get anything about that, unfortunately. But we'll just see where it goes. This chapter, I give it, for a monthly, it should have given a lot more. But I still think that it gave a little bit more as far as like character development and a couple of different answers. So 3.5 out of 5. Could have been better, but I mean, Attack on Titan gives a slam with almost every chapter, so you can excuse something like this. But let's really hope next week we get something. Just something. A nice, big, juicy one so that we can live off. Because, I mean, it's a month wait. It's different if it's a week-to-week, but it's a month wait. What do you guys think? All the questions as far as, like, the Gorilla Titan. Is he answering to somebody even higher? Like, maybe a gorilla that is larger than the Colossus. I think that there's a possibility with that. And overall, what is Rainer and Bertolt's goals overall? I know that Rainer wants to get Krista, but as far as like humanity, are they really just legitimately just savages killing humanity for the sake of it? I think that they were sent to do this, and along the way they didn't want to do it, but they had to do it anyway. and they're just fucked up in the head at this point. That's what I really think it is. Let me know what you guys think. Overall thoughts of the chapter. Again, I think it was about a little over an average to, you know, pretty good, less than pretty good, average around there. It's like 3.5 out of 5. Could have been better. Could have given us more. But hey, for what it was alright. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Again, if you were an anime-only viewer and you watched all the way through, it was your fault, not mine. I didn't spoil it in any which way because I really thought through with this one, and I wanted to talk about it just because I love this manga. I absolutely adore this manga. So, watch at your own discretion next time. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people have an awesome day, and thumbs up for Shingeki no Kyojin manga. My first review. Yeah.